You. What's good? What's going on, bro? Don, boy, you be fast as hell, Don, boy. You unemployed? You be at the house chilling, dog. You self-employed or something, man? You be fast. Yeah, come on off here real quick, man. Real quick. Y'all get on off of here. What's going on, bro? What's going on, man? Get on off of here, man. We're about to talk about everything from Bitcoin to ball. First off, y'all already know if you want to get involved, the new shout out to everybody that's signing up, bro. It's easier to sign up now. The new platform is up. You just click the little robot take you through everything. It's $35. Get going. Put up a new play in there today. Crypto doing what it's supposed to do. Doing what it's supposed to do. That's funny, huh? So y'all come on off of here, man. We're about to talk about everything from Bitcoin to ball for the next hour or so or whatever. Crypto, bro. Like real fast, because I'm excited about Bitcoin this morning. Bitcoin has reached up to 50K. All right. It's got back up to 50K, 55K, somewhere around there. Real fast, I'll give y'all a quick lesson. So it's got the 50, it's 50,400. It hit 50,700. Going down because stocks go up and down. If it break through, well, it already broke through. It had to break through like 5,400. If you clean break through here through 5,400, something between 5,400, 5,500, clean break and it closed. After that, then we headed up. Then it's headed up from there. So it broke, but it's like it's testing it. It hasn't closed yet. It's like it's here. It broke right here, a little stem, then it's down. It's like it's testing it. If it closes at 50,700 and it breaks this little support resistance, this resistance right here. This is called resistance. This is called support. But we're right here. So if it breaks through that resistance, then that means there's nothing to stop it. It's like the running back breaking through the line. Boom. There's nothing to stop it until it gets to another resistance, which may be somewhere around 58, 59, so around there. So it's headed back up. Once it breaks past here, once it goes past, it gets to 65. If you hear somebody say it's Bitcoin 66,000, it's about to go. 70,000, about 80,000. I don't know. It's about to go. But I'm saying this. The reason I'm saying this is because a couple of weeks ago it was at 33,000 or 34,000. And I want y'all to understand this: 33,000, 34,000. It went up and it went back down. It was down there. If you would have bought Bitcoin then and now it's back at 50, it's like 30% on your money, 40% on your money, something like that. So every time it goes down, Bitcoin is down, it's crashing, and then now it's back up to 50, and now it's too much to buy. You see how the game works? So when it's down, it's like, oh, Bitcoin doing bad. It's doing bad. I heard crypto doing bad. 33,000, now it's back up to 50,000, which is like, it's like 40% of your money, man. So you would have bought it at 30,000, and then you got that, you would have gained 40% of your money. Are y'all follow me? Give me a thumbs up if y'all follow me. And it dipped back down to 30,000 a few times. It kept going back. 30, 40, and then go back. Yeah, 35, maybe 40% you would have made when a couple weeks ago when you were saying, Bitcoin doing bad, dog. I heard crypto doing bad. It's finna crash. Now it's up high again. You don't buy when it's at the top because you got a chance for it going backwards. So, man, yeah. So, and when Bitcoin goes up, it all goes up. Dogecoin, Shiba, all the cryptos, they all, when Bitcoin is in favor, Ethereum, 88, they're all in favor. Moonrat, all of it. So keep your eye on that. Keep your eye on that. Keep your eye on that. That's 30%, 35%, 40%. Man, the bank sit in your face and say, put your money in the savings account. We'll give you 3% at the end of the year. 3%. 3%, dog. For a year. That whole conversation was for rich people when banks first started. That conversation wasn't for check people. What's going on, bro? What's up? R.I.P. Colt Brennan. I think Colt Brennan died of a drug overdose. That's 37 years old. Really, really, way too young. Way too young to die. That's who pictures on the front of the thumbnail. Way too young to go for the young man. Yeah. I think they found out why. You know, that's funny you say that, dog. Chris Young, that's funny you say that. Because when my producer T told me that this morning, right? That's the first thing I said to him. I said, dog, didn't he die like last week? That's the first thing I said to him. That's the first. Let's see when he actually died. That's the first thing I said to him. But I think today they maybe figured out why. Right. I think they came up with a story today figuring out why. Right. He died a while ago. Right. May the 11th. Right. And the day they came out with the story and they're talking about why. Still sad thing, man. A sad thing. Yeah, Hawaii quarterback. Right. Yeah, he died May 11th, and the day they came up with a story talking about how he died, and I guess he was trying to get help, drug rehab. Talk to him, Mike. My man preaching Bitcoin is going to explode this month, and next two, get your money right. Mike, I've been talking to them for the longest. I try to get them in with a group. It's $35. It's nothing to pay now. You just click the link, and it just sign you up $35 a month. They could just see what we're talking about. They could see what we're buying. Sometimes we even put our receipts in there. But you can lead a horse to water. You can't make him drink. So here's the link, man. Here's the link, ILD Squad. I'm gonna put it in the chat. I'm gonna pin it in the chat. I'm gonna put it in the chat. I'm gonna pin it in the chat. Yeah, Mike, Nick, I've been talking for a while, but I know it's a lot of different things that block people, a lot of different fears, different unknown, a lot of false unknowns that kind of block people from making a move to do things like invest. Like, I only got $100. I heard you need $25,000 to invest in the stock market. No, man, you don't need $25,000 to invest in the stock market anymore. You can start with $50, I think. $150, something like that. You just need some discipline. So it's pinned for YouTube. Shout out to everybody with them badges. Dunn finally got his number 2. Samuel Ramirez got his 12 badge. Coke Dog 6. Willie Boston 12. Willie Boston, yours should say 24. 12. Shout out to the boy with them badges. But yeah, Mike, Nick, I've been trying to get them going. But yeah, there's a lot of fears when you don't know. And don't want to do the homework to find out, to go a little further. Let's see, one second. On pace to lead South Florida in passing yards. Carson Haggard, 1,350 yards. Carson Haggard on pace to lead Florida in passing yards. My guy. This is what I was looking for right here. Lovely, lovely. Shout out to Ralph, man, with the $4.99. Appreciate you, big homie. I appreciate you. And shout out to Edge, best tasting energy drink in the world. Go to liquorsplit.com, man. Get your Edge. You go to liquorsplit.com, and they'll deliver you alcohol, dog. They'll deliver you alcohol to his house. And it'll come with a free Edge one time. Only one time the Edge is going to be free. And then next time you got to pay for it. But if you taste it, you're going to love it. $35 to join, $35 a month. It's on a different platform now. It's more automated. A lot less work, a lot less people involved. So we was able to take the price down. Not explaining that anymore. $35, can't get no cheaper than that, bro. Listen, there's a lot of information in there. Put a play in there this morning. We put a play in there this morning. One second. Yeah, we posted a play this morning. I think put plays and watch lists in there all the time. Ideas. People ask questions. Hey, man, stock just dropped 50%. Think we should go ahead and get it? The stock just dropped 50%. You think we should go ahead and get it? When is practice starting back? Man, we ain't got practice no more. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna thug it out for the rest of the season, dog. Listen, man, we're gonna thug it out for the rest of the season. We're gonna go ahead and thug it out for the rest of the season. We ain't on practice no more, man. We straight. And what do the kids say? Hey, y'all good, man. We straight, man. We straight. So listen, I want to talk about some of this stuff right here. So feel me for a second. I'm talking about some of this stuff. Two things. We're gonna spend a little bit on this. For the people that say, I've spoken to media guys, right? I've spoken to media guys, and they say, man, the Canes can't win with this roster. You know what I'm saying? 1 second. Before I start that, anybody heard the news on Travis Hunter? 1 second. Before I get into that, anybody heard the news on Travis Hunter? Let's see. Before we get into that, we're going to get into this. They're saying he has a high ankle issue and will be out for 6 weeks. Travis Hunter. That's what they're saying. 6 weeks. Before that, we were talking about Evan Stewart, 2022 wide receivers that said, man, I ain't playing my senior year. 2 million TikTok followers. Yeah, I found out he had 2 million TikTok followers. 2 million TikTok followers. You get Travis Hunter, the 2022 number one wide receiver, number one player in the nation, maybe. I don't know. And the word was that he broke his leg. They're saying he got a high ankle something out 6 weeks. That's what they're saying. And it's weird how that how the universe, how that happens. That one kid makes a decision, you know what I'm saying? And everybody like, because anytime something new comes about, man, when they tried to franchise McDonald's out, everybody was like, what? You gotta make the same store twice? That's the devil. You can't double up on it. Go read up on the story. Dead serious. Anytime somebody sees something different, there's pushback. But Travis Hunter hurting himself, all the people around him can do is say, damn, we feel real bad about what just happened, dog. That's all they can say. That's all they can say. Willis McGahee, when he hurt his leg, I think he maybe had insurance, though. Tried to get him to come on the show, talk to him the other night. The running back from South Carolina, bad leg break. What's the running back name? It was number one running back in the nation, broke his leg. Never played again, I don't think. And all you can do is look at him and be like, dog, you was going to be. Dog, you would have been. You about to be. That's all you can say. That's all you could say. You know what I'm saying? So, Lattimore. Boy, y'all be on it, boy. Lattimore. That's all you can say to them when that happens. So when they make a decision like, man, I'm not playing my 12th grade year. I'm just going to go ahead and take my chances. Go ahead and take my chances on the next level and pray to God it doesn't happen there. You know what I'm saying? When they say that, you can't blame them. You can't blame them. I remember one night I was sitting in the tub, right? I was sitting in the tub. That's a bad visual. Y'all shouldn't try to visualize that. And I heard them arguing about, on ESPN, arguing about Dalvin Cook, Marcus Lattimore, yeah. And one was saying, when he was holding out or whatever, should they pay Dalvin Cook or shouldn't they pay Dalvin Cook? He's a running back. You can get a running back anywhere. This is what they're saying on TV. He's a running back. You can get a running back anywhere. And when you know the person, those little arguments hit home. When you actually know the person and you know their mama, you know their family, you know where they come from, them little ESPN arguments hit home. And I'm sitting there and I'm getting furious. I'm like, should they pay him? Should they pay him? Running backs come anywhere. And one dude was like, man, yeah, they should pay him. He should. He's done his. He served his time, due diligence. Basically, out of respect, they should pay him. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't got to be business. They should pay him. And I got furious, dog, because I started thinking that Dalvin Cook, Scott Park Vikings, you know what I'm saying? Miami Central. You make it 4 years through the rigmarole of high school football, Booker T, Miami Northwestern, winning state. Your homeboy fall, Joe Yibby breaks his leg. You make it through all of that, right? Then the folks say you got to play 3 years in college football. You have to play. So you limp through 3 years of college football, running all over Miami with your leg hurt, and it's that, and all that, and you get to NFL, and they say running backs a dime a dozen. Dalvin Cook might not be durable, and it bothered me because I'm saying to myself, y'all set up the rules to run the man through the rigmarole. He has to follow these channels to make it where he's going. And when he get there, you say he's not durable? Or you say he's... No, it bothered me. It bothered me. And I got on the phone and I called his mom because I was like, man, you can't trust that bag. You can't trust that NFL money. That money could be going at any minute. You know what I'm saying? I got on the phone to talk to him about other ways they can generate money that I see they're not doing. It just bothered me, man. The whole conversation bothered me. The whole thing bothered me because it's like I saw what he had to do to get there. And then he gets there and he says, he's not durable. Should they pay him? Should they pay him? Man, all right, man. think y'all understand what I'm saying. Look at Gurley. He went from superstar to barely in the league. Is he even in the league? Ronald Bennett says, at a point, he was a running back. I want him to play with other great backs to take a load off him. Standing on the sideline with Cedric Irvin the other night. Carson Haggard, Gulliver. Carson Haggard throwing the ball all across the field. But every now and then they hand the ball to Cedric Irvin. So I asked his dad, Cedric Irvin. His dad is Cedric Irvin, Michigan State, went to the league for a little bit. Star at South Ridge, Miami High. I asked his dad, because his dad is running back coach at Gulliver. I don't know if Gino Torretta is still the quarterback coach. I didn't see him. I said, do you care that they don't give Cedric the ball? Because he doesn't get the ball enough. Carson throwing the ball all around the field. They got about 4 wide receivers, 1 5-star, 3 4-stars, and he don't touch it that much. And I asked Cedric Irvin, who played the game, star at Michigan State, do you care that they don't give him the ball that much? What do you guys think he said? I'm gonna sit right here and wait. What do y'all think his answer was? This is a guy that played running back, understands the position, understands the game. What do you think he said? Right. Nah, he didn't say no. He didn't say. This is what he said. Hell no. That's what he said. He said, hell no. As long as he got a college offer out there, he got a commitment date, which is Wednesday. You coming? Notre Dame, Michigan, and somebody else. He was like, man, hell no, I don't care if he we go sit down on the bench and we just talk, you know what I'm saying? We talk about what he did wrong. We look at plays and I just try to get him better, and that's it. Because that wanting to be a star at every level isn't really the end game, I guess. If you're on that level. Right, man, playing running back is brutal, dog. He says what Duke doing right now. Duke got to be healthy. Right. Well, I didn't look into why they released him. I didn't even look into it. Yeah, playing running back is brutal, and his dad knows it. Right, he didn't care, dog. He didn't care not one bit. So listen, man. So back to what I was saying. I talked to some of the media guys, and they feel like, man, Miami can't win with these kids on their roster. I've heard it numerous years, not just this year. Like, look at the roster, man. Miami, it maybe not be a national championship roster, but I mean, I think we would be happy if we were just winning the Coastal, playing for ACC championships at this point. I think. I believe. I want to believe that at this point. So we pulled up some stats, dog. We pulled up some stats, and I don't know if y'all can see this. We pulled some stats, and some of these stats, dog, are astounding. Y'all like that? Y'all like that word, astounding? ACC Coastal recruiting rankings the last 5 years. Because I always said, man, I know Miami is top 4 in recruiting in the ACC every year. We never win it. I said, y'all heard me say it numerous times. So we went to the Coastal and said, where's Miami ranked in the Coastal in recruiting every year? ACC Coastal recruiting rankings last 5 seasons. First, second. North Carolina just came on. First. Average 1.4 Miami in Coastal in recruiting. Then you got North Carolina second, third, and then you got fourth Pitt, tied for 5th Virginia, Georgia Tech, and then Duke last. So that's in the last 5 years. ACC Coastal recruiting ranking, let me see. Let's see, that's the last 5 years. ACC Coastal recruiting ranking, ACC split into Coastal and Atlantic divisions. Let me see. ACC Coastal recruiting rankings since 2005. So here's the average. Here's the averages for the last 15 years. 1.4 last 5 years. We just saw that. The last 10 years before that, 2012 to 2021, it went up 1.2 we average in recruiting. So basically, we're number one in recruiting we're number one in recruiting every year in the Coastal. Basically. And I'm just gonna sit here, right? I'm gonna sit here for a minute. I'm gonna let y'all. I'm not even gonna sit here. I'm gonna walk out. I'm gonna walk out for a second, and I'm gonna let y'all think about that. As soon as I walk out, my phone started ringing. I walked out, though. I'm gonna let y'all think about that. Ooh, Money Murray. Who is Money? Money Murray. Let's talk, baby. Money Murray. Get in here, Money. I wish I could bring you on here, Money. Money, call me. I would love to hear what you got to say, Money. Where you at? Yeah, work. Where are you? You're home? I hope you're home. Call in here. I would love to hear what you got to say. I think when people say when it's not the coach's fault, Money said it's not the coach's fault. Okay, so Money, you're kind of right on that, and you're a lot wrong. It's not okay. When you say it's the coach's fault, it seems like okay, we're talking about hey man, it's Likens' fault, it's T-Rob fault, it's Manny's fault. It's not really like that. I just went back 15 years. Money say the players aren't putting in a play. I just went back 15 years, right? Money, slow down for a minute. I want you to listen to me, bro. Think about what you're saying. You're saying the players aren't putting. Okay, I'm gonna give you your credit on this. When Sean Spence came and sat down with us, his sentiment was kind of, it's sometimes the players, and sometimes it's the coaching. I mean, but sometimes it is the players not working hard or not understanding how to do certain things, right? I want you to understand this. When I say it's the coaching, it's not necessarily Manny Diaz here. No, it's the system, it's the program, it's accountability, it's the bar that the level that you're striving to be. You know what I'm saying? I think it seems like we've turned into a team that our goals are the Coastal. Our goals are to win the Coastal. And when you're shooting that low, then you're thinking that low. That's one problem. But if you just look at those numbers, I don't even think I showed them all. If you look at those numbers, right? I think it's one more. Players drafted from the ACC and coastal schools. That's enough. Players drafted from the ACC and coastal schools. The last 5 years, we had 28 players drafted. The next person on the coast, the next team on the coastal had 17. The last 10 years, we had 48 players drafted. The next team had 29. 15 years, we had 83 players drafted. The next team had 51. Marlon. Money say he's currently a player at Oklahoma State. Okay, so he's young. All right, so he's young. Marlon, listen, this is the problem. I was a United States Marine. Hear me out, young man. I was a United States Marine. So I saw what it took. I saw at the height, at the epitome of, I know what ranking structure is. I know what respect is. I understand what accountability is. I understand these things on a level that most don't understand them. I understand why there's a ranking structure. Why does it have to happen that way? Because somebody's life may be on the line. When I just showed 15 years of out recruiting somebody, right? Money, we can't say all 15 recruiting classes was filled with kids that didn't want to work. There's no way you can say that, because now the problem is somehow the program at University of Miami has figured out a way to be good recruiters on paper, but bad evaluators for 15 years. I don't believe that either. I don't believe that either. That doesn't make sense at all. We see University of Miami fight for kids and pick one. Elijah Moore. What's our slot wide receiver we have now? Number 3. And we can just do that with a bunch of kids. We fought for 2. So we got Yukeith Brown, Rashard Smith. We fight for 2 kids. One goes to Ole Miss. One goes to Miami. One goes to Texas A&M. One goes to Miami. And then sometimes you see the difference in the 2 kids in 3 years. Elijah Moore, 2nd round draft pick. Our kids was just coming around last year, getting it together. What I'm saying is that it's not like you can point at the coaches and say the coaches are innate. No, it's the system. It's the accountability. It's what the head coach is requesting from the coaches and what the coaches are requesting from the kids. That thing you can't see. You can't see the bar, accountability. You can't really see it. You know what I'm saying? It's what the system, what the structure is built on. It's the head coach holding everybody accountable and feet to the fire at a level that rises the level of play for everybody. Yes, sometimes there are kids that are bad that just they weren't cut out for it. Of course, that's every program. Every program that have kids that wasn't cut out for it. But this what I just showed you. What I just showed you. There's no way you can argue that and say, okay, this has to be on the kids. Miami sits in the middle of recruiting heavy. So talented kids will wander into University of Miami. Talented kids will transfer back because they want to come home. Tyreek Stevenson, 5-star, come to University of Miami. It's accumulation of hiring young coaches that were not ready to be head coaches and them hiring other young coaches, and eventually it starts taking its toll on the inexperience starts taking its toll. I don't know how anybody could look at that. I don't know how anybody could look at that, what I just put up, right? I don't know how anybody could look at that, what I just put up, these stats I just put up, and say, you can't say it's the players. You can't say it's 15 recruiting classes. Like that's 15 recruiting classes where we kick ass. You can't not say that you got it wrong every time. Let me see. I'm gonna get some of these questions in because I know you guys was asking questions. .305 says, Cal comment funnier. Who the fuck you supposed to blame? They hire, fire, and train. Who fault is it? Right. 305 said, Miami Fanatics mainstream media has a bad misconception that talent alone equates to winning on the field. I just showed you that it doesn't. Talent doesn't equate to even winning the Coastal. Talent alone doesn't always transition to always winning. No, it does. It's not a talent thing. Man, listen, you could take the wrong coaching staff and give them Alabama roster, and they're not going undefeated. Period. Football is a game of systems and discipline. Like I said, a great coach, our roster, and I'd be a top 5 team. Give a great coach our roster, we'll be a top 5 team. Right, and that's what I'm saying. To everybody who want to argue, the next argument, this is how the arguments come. Well, a lot of those kids didn't stay in the program. Well, that happens to every program. Um, Florida kids are overrated. That's the next thing they say. Florida kids are overrated. Well, listen. How about I tell Cincinnati, hey, let's switch rosters? How about I tell who else out there playing damn good? Who else out there shocking people right now? Yeah, Cincinnati. How about I tell Wake Forest, hey, let's switch rosters? Give Wake Forest a year without a roster. Those arguments, or even if you told Cincinnati, Wake Forest, if you said, hey, listen, man, this year we're going to give you your pick of 1 5-star. We're going to give you 8 4-stars. You know what I'm saying? And if you told them that and didn't tell them who, they just had a chance to pick who they want to pick, you think they'll take that deal? Hell yeah, they'll take that deal. Iowa, busting people in their mouth. Let's switch rosters with Iowa. Liberty. Let's tell Liberty, hey, man, let's switch rosters. You think they'll take our roster? These coaches don't understand these players at the U. 15 recruiting classes that had guys go in the first round. Bro, I just showed you the numbers, bro. Like, listen, the last 15 years, we had 83 people drafted. The next school, North Carolina, had 51. But what this also tells me too is, listen, this is not all negative now. What it also tells me is that Miami has talent. It's right here in your face. We have talent. We have talent. If Iowa, Boise State, Wake Forest, Wake Forest haven't played for anything in forever. If we see teams sneak in the top 10, top 15 with their talent, you trying to tell me we can't sneak in the top 5 with this talent, with the right coaching, with the right system, the right coaching staff? Of course it can. It's right there in your face. We have talent. We have had talent. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take these numbers and I'm gonna put them versus all of college football. I bet you we up there in the top echelon in college football and players going to the NFL. I bet you. In the last 15 years, I bet you. Money say Miami need to start recruiting in Texas and California. No, Money, that's not it. Money, our problem is it's hard to see to the naked eye. And I appreciate you being in here. I'm not even sure how you get in here from Oklahoma, playing for Oklahoma State. Maybe you're from Miami or something. Our problem is we've hired 4 first-time head coaches in a row, I think. And none of them went on to be coaches again. 4 of our last 5 coaches never went on to be head coaches again. And I think, Manny, 3 of them were first-time head coaches, right? Out of the 5, it was Coker, Manny, Randy. They all 3 were first-time head coaches. Okay, and Mark Rick and Al Golden wasn't. Mark Rick was just done coaching. He was done. He was done coaching, and then we decided to hire him. So that's our problem, Money. It's not the kids. It's the fact that you hire a young coach and a young coach hire other young coach, and then they get scolded for at FIU by a veteran coaching staff. You know what I'm saying? So it's young coaches learning on the job. We're saying you can give people opportunity, but it's hindered Miami, I think. I think Mark Rick came in. I spoke to Luke too. Luke said he had a lot to do with the Mark Rick hire, but Mark Rick didn't want to get an offensive coordinator, which ended up in his demise. But Mark Rick came in, older guy with a system, understanding how things work, and instantly made things better. He did. So the problem is Miami hiring inexperienced guys. Let me read some of these comments. Okay, you can't even say we ain't recruiting dogs because the kids are making to the NFL. Yeah, that's true. That's true. The common denominator is bad coaching. Yeah, it all kind of points to inexperienced coaching, not developing kids, coaches that can't develop kids. The system, like I said, the system, the accountability, kids being held to a higher standard. DK Travel say that's not Manny Diaz. We're not getting enough trench bullies. We do have a problem. If the guys coming out of high school good and they came in college still playing in the same colleges, it's a coaching problem. Yeah, James Williams, Cam Kitchens, Romello, Joey George, Rashad, those kids are dogs. I told you they were dogs before they got there. They have to get better. And that's on the school. The school has to make them better in the next 2 years. Or Marvin, you in here, or you hear me talk every day, Marvin. You need to figure out a way to make your child better. And if you need some help, call me. You know what I'm saying? You need to figure out a way to make him better, to get him prepared for where he's trying to go. Because you can't, it's the same thing as high school. You can't depend on the coach to get you in school. He got 50, 60, 100 kids in his program. He may help some are better at it, some are good at it. I know Coach Damian Jones or someone is really good at it. You know what I'm saying? But some are bad at it. So you got to kind of like take matters in your own hand. You can't sit around saying, really in college should make them better. No. How many of these coaches went on to the next level? I mean, Al Golden, I think, went to the league for a minute. DWB said we have nobody qualified right now to hire the right coach anyway. They will fuck it up. And that's why I was saying keep Manny. And a lot of y'all didn't understand what I'm saying. I get Luke calling me on the phone like, give Manny some time. That's why I was saying keep Manny, because I didn't have the confidence in them hiring the right people or doing the right thing. I really didn't. And a lot of y'all kind of didn't understand what I was trying to say when I was saying what I was saying. A lot of y'all didn't kind of understand what I was saying when I was saying, shout out to whoever just signed up for ILD Squad, man. It's stuff is off in there, man. Go check it out. We building it out. It's the new platform. But yeah, a lot of y'all didn't really understand what I was getting at. It's like, I don't want to see them hire anybody else with the same people in charge. They're going to jack it up. Ooh, I just got me some new information. Well, we getting fast on this thing, but like we gonna call this thing WESPN, fool. We getting fast with the information. Oh God, let me see how I can break this down for y'all. Oh man, I know y'all gonna try to figure out a way to say the numbers lie, right? The last 5 years. Let me get my face. Let me let y'all see my face. The last 5 years. Here we go. In the last 5 years, 83 players drafted by Miami. In the last 5 years, Miami had 83 players. Since 2005, my bad. Since 2005, the start of the Coastal, Miami had 83 players drafted. Okay, Miami had 83 players drafted. Where do you think that put Miami? Take a guess. Let me see y'all take guesses. Where do you think that put Miami versus all the schools? Since 2005, Miami had 83 players drafted. We just saw that. So somebody gave me the information that, okay, this is Miami versus every school. Where do you think that lands Miami when you put in every school? Where does Miami land? Tim's a really smart guy. So right off the bat, the last 15 years, Miami is number 9. Take these goddamn glasses off. Because I think y'all need to screen record this, man, and send this round today. I'm on one today. Where the camera at, goddamn? In the last 15 years, Miami is number 9 in college football in recruiting. Yes or no? Is that good enough talent, just talent, to play for a national championship? If you just had to take a guess. Yes or no, is being number 9 in recruiting good enough to play for a national championship? I don't care if it's every 3 years, every 5 years. Is that good enough to play for a national championship? I know it's a delay, so I'm going to wait. 83 players drafted in the last 15 years. Miami's number 9 in college football. So let's go. Last 10 years, since 2012, Miami had 48 players drafted. This is a little rise. We're not in the top 10. Yeah, in the top 10 in the last 10 years. Okay, we fell out. We're 11. In the last 10 years, Miami is number 11. Number 11 in college football. Number 11, for 10 years, they've been kicking 94% of college football ass in recruiting. Where we got to be to win? Where y'all want to be? Where we got to be to win? Number 3? Huh? Listen, bro. It's wait, I'm not finished though. I'm not finished. Since 2017, Miami has had 28 players drafted. You know what? This is not all bad. This should make you feel better about where the program possibly can go. Because could you imagine these numbers if they were winning? So this is telling you right here, listen, we may not have the trenches, but we're getting the players. If you're winning, then you can find the trenches. So this is not all bad. This is telling you that, hey, listen, man, the soil is here. The soil is here. Y'all just got to plant the goddamn crop. I just got to do it right. That's what this is telling you. So 2017, 28 players drafted. Miami was number 7 in the nation. The most of any ACC school. Wait a minute, dog. Wait a minute. Did y'all just hear that? See, because there was one other stat on here I wasn't giving you. In the last 15 years, Miami has been second, had the second most players drafted in ACC schools. In the last 10 years, they were third. In the last 5 years, 28 players drafted is number 1 in the ACC. I know what y'all thinking. Clemson has 27. I'm about to knock over a light or something. Almost smart people in the comment section. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Shout out to my dog. Shout out to my dog with the stats, dog. With the dog a beast. Shout out to you, big homie. Jay Stokes says the quarterback. Yeah, we fucking up on the quarterbacks. Like you got everything. Well, God damn it, you're messing up on the quarterbacks. Make it make sense, though. We're all smart people in the comment section. I tell y'all all the time that y'all are smarter than me. Make it make sense. Clemson defensive coordinator makes $2 million, I think. Cal say, Street, I've been saying all this without even saying the numbers. I'm taking all these numbers to every show and watch this week. I told y'all the screen recording is about to get good. But I didn't know. That last one, I didn't know. 5 years, 28 players drafted, the most in the ACC, more than your homie them Clemson. And number 7 in the nation. South Florida football is fucking real, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's all that underrated, all that crazy. Come on, bro. It's real. I've been saying this. And the only reason I've been saying this is because I know who Drew Keith Brown is. I know who Brashad Smith is. I know who James Williams is. I know who they are before they walk into Carl Gables, Tallahassee, wherever Texas at, College Station. I know who the kids are. And I've been telling y'all this. I know who they are before they walk in. I told every last one of y'all, Brashad, I may have taken you Keith over Brashad, but Brashad is a beast. Don't take nothing from Brashad. Hey, Ja'Cory Brooks or Romello, who would you take? I say, listen, if you pick Ja'Cory Brooks, show me a hand. Show of hands who remember me saying this. If we went to war and when you had first pick and you picked Ja'Cory Brooks, I would be A-okay walking over here with Romello, who's maybe 10 pounds lighter than him. I know who these kids are before they walk in these places, though. Oh my God. Like, listen, man. Let me look at some of these comments, man. Miami should be
winning.
That's what they should be doing. They should be
winning.
That's what they should be doing. Yes, Cal. I said that numerous times. I also said, hey, I probably would have took you, Keith Brown. I think he's a player that can change a game with his bravado. But don't take nothing from Brashad. Like we're arguing about A1, A 1.5. Like we're arguing about two players that are so good that it's something that happens in Florida. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Georgia, maybe Tech. Two players that are so good that you don't lose if you get either one of them. But if you ask me a question, I got to give you an answer. Then it sounds like the other one isn't as good. No, you see Brashad. You see him. Let's just. Oh man, I gotta calm down, dog. Calm down, man. Why I splacked Leonardo? Because, dog, I had to punch something, dog. Like, when you see the numbers, dog, you can't argue with that. 305 said, it says, no matter how we perform on field, the brand still hold weight. Yep, that's one way to look at it. And Tim said it doesn't make sense. I don't know what William talk about. Does a bear shit in the woods and wipe his ass? I don't know what he talking about. DWB says, I'm fine with Manny. We need a real football guy to make decisions that matter. Clavon Boston say, Manny does not have the killer instinct, his personality that shows his coaching as we can see. Yeah, man. You got Frank Martin in South Carolina basketball. You got crazy Cristobal. You got God bless the dead Shaky Rodriguez, crazy guy. Sergio Rocco, my high school basketball coach FIU, crazy Cuban. Used to pull his pants down in the middle of the game. He does it now. He probably get arrested for sex something. And then we get Manny. Manny's a nice Cuban. Manny's a nice guy. Unless he's a side of him that I haven't seen before. How we get a nice one? How we get the nice empanada eating guy? Cleveland said he want Dave one instead. Everybody should episode of Larry Bluestein and Manny Navarro. Nah, man, they good dudes, man. Don't start no beef. But y'all hear Manny Navarro? I'm sure y'all don't hear Larry say that, but y'all heard Manny Navarro say something about talent at Miami? I've had conversations with him, but in like just us chilling around. Yeah. Even if it's not, I'm scared to look at my phone again, man. There's gonna be some more information in here, man. I might fall out the chair or something. So, man, that is crazy. The last 5 years, 28 players drafted, dog. The last 5 years, 28 players drafted, number one in the ACC. How are we even rivaling Clemson? Like, how are we even sticking in there with Clemson and players getting drafted? Now, the next argument I'm waiting on is, that means we developing talent. That's the next argument I'm waiting on. That's the next argument I'm waiting on. Manny don't eat empanadas. He eat vegan croquetas. I eat vegan food. You soft when you eat vegan food? I just went and brought me some vegan macaroni. I eat ham and cheese empanadas, though. I do. Chris said, Manny need to do a line of... Oh, man. You need an AD that knows football. Look at Wisconsin, Barry Alvarez. They never have a top 15 recruiting class, but they stay relevant. I think, man, some of y'all wishes might be coming, man. Miami might got lucky, and Kirk Herbstreit listened to the Morning Breath show and repeated what I said, and and he got back to Miami. And I think they maybe ruffled the right feathers this time. I'm just saying. I think they maybe have ruffled the right feathers this time. It's been a long... What has a... I grew up by the river in a little tent. Oh, just like the river I've been running ever since. It's been a long, long time coming, but I know I think finally a change might be coming, man. I think so, bro. Anthony, what's going on? Hey, Siri, play Long Time Coming by Sam Cooke.
I didn't find Long Time Coming by
What's the name of the song?
Apple Music.
I don't know the name of the song. What's the name of the song? Hey, Siri, play Sam Cooke. Hey, Siri, play the song that was playing when Michael Mix was about to get killed.
I didn't find Michael Mix's back on Apple Music.
Hey, Siri, play a Sam Cooke song. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Play a song from Sam Cooke. Siri don't like Sam Cooke. Hey Siri, can you play A Change Gonna Come?
I didn't find A Change Is Gonna Come on Apple Music.
Really? Hey Siri, find Sam Cooke.
I don't see Sam Cooke in your contacts. Perhaps you meant one of these 7?
He's not my homeboy. Hey, no, I'm not talking about Sam Brooks. I said Sam Cooke.
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Could you please repeat it? I don't see Sam Cooke in your contacts. Perhaps you meant one of these 7?
Hey Siri, play Change Gonna Come.
I didn't find Change Gone Come on Apple Music.
That's not the name of the song. That is not the name of the song. But yeah, man, those numbers are crazy. And if you just got in here, bro, if you just got in here, and if you just got in here, scroll back and see what I was talking about. Pretty bad, dog. Pretty bad. There we go. Oh, the river I've been running ever since. It's been a long. I think a change might be coming, dog. I think a change might be coming at you. I think us being mediocre for a long time, 20 years, 19 years, of being San Diego State, I think Kirk Herbstreit might have came and ruffled the right feathers, and the president came out with his 80s hairdo slicked back, looking like Grease Lightning, and said, who are you talking to? You talking to me? He said, I don't care about football. How you spell football? With an F or O? 2 O's? Okay. You talking about football. You talking about me? And I think they finally got the message, dog. I think they finally got the message. I don't think we're going to be hiring no more coaches with Similac around their mouth. Been a long time coming. But I think maybe, I think a change is finally for the call. Because we really need it, dog. Siri didn't want to play the song that Malcolm X got shot with. I think something may be changing, dog. I think so. Julio thought it was football. He thought it was football. Which football are you talking about? Football? Football. Which football are you talking about? This is the song that was playing in that pic you had of Manny on the sideline. The Western Central game. It's been too Manny kicking around rocks and shit on the sideline with Wesley out there tackling people. It's been too living. Bro, listen, man. I just think Andre said what I missed. Andre, I just go scroll back, Andre. I'm gonna make you cry, big dog. I'm gonna make you cry. Big dog. Go on, scroll back. Hey Siri.
Mm-hmm.
Insane says you're dumb.
That's not nice.
She said that's not nice, big dog. Anthony said, "Don't get blocked the contact strike for playing the song without recording." You don't have to monetize the video. You could just play. You can play any song you want to play. You just can't monetize the video. So I mean, if you just turn off the monetization, nothing happens for the most part. Andre again say Manny wasn't raised in the coaching ranks. He was self-taught by coaching books. That's why you don't see instinctual coaching. Damn, he was self-taught by coaching books. He made it this far. Manny getting what, 3 million? It must be nice though. I don't know. But listen, man, the information that I just gave y'all should make you feel better also. Because if we're recruiting like that, you just need the right system in place, man. The right coaching in place. So that's it. I mean, real quick synopsis. Oh Lord. Got more information. more information just because more information just keep coming through. You know what I'm saying? Oh Lord. Let me see. Okay, so the conversation was about we need better quarterback play. Somebody made the comment we need better quarterback play. Some of Alabama's starring quarterbacks in national title games since 2001. 2015, Jacob Coker. 2012, A.J. McCarron. 2011, A.J. McCarron. 2009, Greg McElroy. Even when Miami won, we with Kent Dorsey. Kent Dorsey didn't really play in the league. So I don't think it's necessarily we need the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? I mean, do you think Miami had a chance to take Lamar Jackson? Bueller. Teddy Bridgewater was a couple miles down the street. He decided not to come and Randy got fired. But if you really, really want somebody, right? I think you could get him. If you really, 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 really want him, and you have a head start on him like Teddy Bridgewater. I said Ohio beat us with Craig Krenzel. Craig Krenzel. I forgot. I totally forgot that name, though. A.J. McCarron. Greg McElroy. $247 can't say Siri is an insider. She know Manny ain't getting fired. Anthony said, honestly, for me, I understand why people want Alonzo because he has experience scouting NFL talent, but I would prefer assistant AD from places like Alabama, Ohio State, Oklahoma, Oregon, or Clemson. No, man. I don't know, man. I think to be in Miami and to exist in Miami, you have to understand Miami. You have to understand jumping through the hoops, or working probably with less, and knowing what's the benefit of being in South Florida, knowing what the benefits are of being in South Florida, and take advantage of those. I think it's kind of unique. I don't think it's like being at Alabama, being at Ohio State. I don't think it's like being at those places. Where Lamar Thomas said on his podcast, the reason they got Lamar Jackson is because Lamar Jackson was going to start. But hell, shit, he didn't start. He didn't start like somebody else. Lamar Jackson didn't start when he first got there. Like I remember him not starting. I think he eventually got in and played, but I don't think he started his first year. Well, I don't think maybe halfway through the season, midway through the season, something like that. Because I remember telling my homeboy right. I remember telling my homeboy that Michael Vick, the next Michael Vick, was on Louisville's bench. And he was like, come on, man, Michael Vick. I was like, dog, he might be better than Michael Vick. Listen, man, I know this shit. I know what I know. You know what I'm saying? I know what I know. I'm not going to sit up here and talk about 53-man black zone. Is it that? Well, I can't do what Coach Hayes do. He's great at that. I know what I know, dog. I know talent. I know these kids. I know what I know. You know what I'm saying? I'm good at what I know. I stay in my lane. The things I know how to do. I put people around me that knows those other things. But yeah, I mean, I knew Marcus. I knew that Lamar Jackson was different. I told everybody. I said, oh, well, he's a running quarterback, and they don't last in the NFL. And I would look at everybody and be like, he different. He's Shaq. Like he's different. Like he's different. You never seen him before. You know what I'm saying? He's different. When Ohio State won, they starting quarterback was Cardale Jones. Where is he at now? Playing at the highlight or something? What Cardale Jones said? I don't know. He might be in the league. D-Rev said Lamar is a god in Louisville. Bro, listen. He should have been a guard here too. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Should have been a guard here too. A guard in Louisville. I don't even think Miami wanted him. I don't even think Miami wanted him, dog. Listen, man, if y'all want to get involved with the market, dog, you know I gotta say it. I always gotta say it. We own a new platform now. The link is on YouTube. The link is at the top. It's pinned at the top. Y'all want to get involved with the market? We make it easy for you. We really do. We just put you on the platform and let you see what we're investing in, and you're allowed to invest. If you want to be a part of the course, man, 786-405-949. The number scrolling right at the bottom. If you want to be a part of the course starts next week. We're going to show you how we pick stocks. Now, this is the NFT I have. I made an NFT of this game right here, right? This game is a unique game. This is Lamar Jackson's last high school football game. Guess who Lamar Jackson was playing against? Tyler Huntley, his backup at the Ravens. I made an NFT out of this because I just think it's a unique situation. This is Hollandale versus Boynton Beach. This number one right here, Lamar Jackson used to throw passes to this number one. The morning of the draft, Lamar Jackson texted me. I had put up this video and was like, I already knew who he was. He right here, number 7. was like, I knew who Lamar Jackson was, and he texted me. He was like, "Hey man, send me that video." And he tweeted it the morning of the draft. Now he tweeted it out and all at Footballville and everything. I was like, man, should you be busy? I don't think Zach Moss was on the field. This is shout out to my boy Jalen. Jalen, number 7 for Hollandale. That's Lamar at quarterback right there. And I think they started off the game losing. I think they were losing 7-zip. It's weird. He lets the game come to him. Now he don't come out there just running around, and he lets the game come to him. But boy, when he turn up, listen, man, the game was a shootout. It was he could flick the ball like 50 yards. Like he could just flick it. He could throw that ball 60, 70 yards, I think. Who we got? We got Kyle over Lamar. I don't know. I know some of y'all know. Who do we get? Who did Miami get instead of Lamar? I don't even think they looked at Lamar Jackson. Man, Lamar Jackson would have changed our program. Teddy Bridgewater probably would have changed our program. No, he's about to tuck this ball and run. And he got on my camera so fast. He just almost ran past me. I almost missed him. I think it's right here. Watch this. He's doing we just blur right past the camera. Like he made it look. He just made it look easy, didn't he? He made it look easy. Hollandale had some people on their team. Now Hollandale had the kid that went to Florida. They had a cornerback that went to Pittsburgh. Like I said, I don't think this was Zach Moss's team, or the 2 linebackers. The one linebacker that went to Florida State, one went to Georgia. Oh, my boy Jalen dropped the goddamn interception. Jalen dropped the money. Oh, he dropped the money. Miami didn't recruit Shoelace either. Blue. Dog, I forget who number 1 was, man, but he used to go up top to number 1 all the time. Wow, what guy number 1 was holding the ball? What's going on, man? What's up with the fundamentals? That's Tyler Huntley right there. It's been a long time coming, but I know. I think he's finna score right here too. Okay, no, I think maybe the next play. One of these plays gonna come run. He's gonna run to us to the end zone. Man, walked in the end zone, man. Man, walked in the end zone. Miami didn't have the offense for a dual threat quarterback until last year. They would have wasted them kids' time. No, I think Lamar Jackson comes to your team just like the Ravens. Lamar Jackson comes to the Ravens, right? Harbaugh's they call practice, and then a couple days in practice they call a coaches meeting and they say, "Oh my God, what did we draft? An alien?" And then you just change everything to fit him and his scheme and his talent. That's what I think happens. Was it Rick? Yeah, see, that's not Zach Moss. I forget that kid's name right there. Golden was here. Golden was here. I've been too hard living. So listen, man, before I get out of here, I'm gonna put the link in here. ILD Squad. Y'all want to get involved with investing? It's the cheapest it's ever been. Stock market just closed. Everything with Bitcoin, cryptocurrency is up. Play wide receiver ILD Squad. And if you're in YouTube, it's pinned at the top. 786-405-949 if you want to get involved with the course. I'm about to get up out of here. I think we had a good show for today. We got some stuff across. Hope y'all understand a little better. And I'm out.